So did you know that your Mac has this piece of software built into it called XProtect? We're going to break down exactly what XProtect is, what it does, what its purpose is on this video, but ultimately it's there to protect your Mac. Hey, we release videos on all things Mac security on this channel. We love to ensure that your Mac is secure for longer. Why don't you follow along? That way you are notified when we release new content by clicking on the subscription button, click on the bell as well. That way you don't miss out on anything that we are releasing and your Mac will continue to run better, faster, more secure for longer. We also have some great piece of software called Moonlock. If you've ever heard of somebody getting a virus or getting some malware, we never want that. And yes, unfortunately, the Mac is also vulnerable to those attacks. So you need to get some software to make sure that you can scan everything on your Mac to keep it safer for longer. You can actually go and pick up our piece of software called Moonlock directly from the internet. Down below, there's a link. Try it for free for 7 days. And if you love it and you want to keep your Mac running safer for longer, you can also use the YouTube 10 code down below, 10% off, because we want to ensure that your Mac is secure. And this is one of the best ways to do it. So what is XProtect? Well, XProtect is macOS's built-in malware software, similar to Moonlock, but this is Apple's version that is sort of running in the background. Whenever you're opening something up, XProtect is then silently checking those things. When you're downloading something from the internet, when you're opening up a file, when you're executing a file, it's running and scanning that file to make sure that it's okay. And ultimately, it's protecting Mac users from macOS known malware, from adware families, from browser hijacks, and then even certain types of Trojans. Is it good? Yes, but it's not 100% perfect. Firstly, there is no UI or a user interface. It's running silently in the background. It's just doing its thing. You have got no way to open up some sort of a user interface with a GUI, right, with buttons, and you've got no ability to go and change anything to scan specific areas. But it is cool because it is integrated into macOS. It's integrated directly into a few different services. One would be the gatekeeper. When you download an application, macOS is going to give you a warning to say, look, this is not from a trusted source, and I cannot guarantee that it is free from malware. If you're using the built-in app store that is installed on every single Mac, then every single application that's in there is trusted. So if you're downloading software off the internet outside of the app store, it's going to give you a warning to say, hey, this has not been trusted by Apple. Are you sure you want to install it? Because we cannot guarantee that this is free from malware. And you can then say open anyway. The warning is going to show up and then you're good to go. But remember, only do this if you are 100% certain that the application is in fact safe. There's file quarantine as well. And there's also system policies that are overall controlled using XProtect. But because there is no UI, you don't know what it's scanning. You don't know what it's missing. You don't know what it's actually caught. So there's no manual scanning, no way for you to select individual files, individual folders, no place for you to manage or change any of these settings. And probably one of the bigger challenges here is that it's only going to know about Apple known malware. So it can be slow at detecting new malware. Unless Apple knows about it, XProtect won't know about it. So malware can still get in. So yes, it's good. And I love the fact that Apple has built this into the Mac because it is going to provide overall comfort, right, around your protection of your Mac. But you need a third-party piece of software to really make sure that your Mac is running 100% safe. I would say that XProtect on its own is not enough. So this is where you need to pick up some software that actually is not only running in the background, but gives you the flexibility to be able to scan things. It'll scan from a huge collection of known viruses, known malware, known vulnerabilities, and scan it all. And will also be kept up to date more frequently, including scanning things that Apple doesn't know about yet. So we of course run a great piece of software. There's a whole bunch of others out there, but Moonlock would be one that I would highly recommend. You can just download it, scan your entire computer. It'll tell you exactly anything that has been detected, anything that shouldn't be there. It'll then go and fix up anything that is not right on your Mac, keeping you confident that XProtect is doing its thing, but there's also another level of security on top of that. It's almost like a door at home that has a lock on it, That's XProtect. And then you add Moonlock, which is a secondary lock, like a deadbolt, making sure that your Mac is even stronger and even safer and more protected. As I mentioned at the start, you can go and pick up Moonlock completely for free, download it for 7 days to try it. It's brilliant. And then go and get a 10% discount code using the code YouTube10 so that you can continue using this great piece of software. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hey, subscribe. Click on the button on the bell. We release videos on all things macOS security, so you want to make sure that your Mac remains safe. Follow along and watch our videos as well. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you on the next video.